What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 45 of the GG Rated podcast. I'm here with my buddy, the one and only Josh Gray. And what we got coming their way today?
Today, we're going to talk about some gaming moments of the week. We're going to go into some gaming deals. And then we're going to talk about a new Gameboy-like console and some other good stuff here on the GG Rated podcast. Come join us, y'all.
Hello, welcome to GG Rated. We hope you enjoy the show. Now here are the hosts.
All right, guys, welcome. If you do not know, we go over our gaming. We go over the gaming news. We go over movies. We go over tech. We go over it all. We even go over Josh's personal life.
Yes. Let me tell you about this rash I got. Here, I'll just show you. No, I'm just kidding. No rashes here. Just
everybody's like silent.
Just rational conversation. I don't know.
So right when we start this podcast, my family just shows up home. So
hello, family. Your family was out swimming and they're back. Yeah. Perfect timing.
Yeah,
actually,
they went to the pool.
Because we've been sitting here for a while just hanging out before we started the show. Impeccable timing. Timing like
of
no
course,
other.
As always. An hour late.
It's good timing.
But,
hey. Yeah, dude.
Hey, what do we got? Let's go ahead and jump into. First, get into it a little.
First, before we do that, I want to talk to you about Jesus. No, before we do that, really though, I should. But welcome to GGrated Podcast. We go over tech, gaming, movies, and news, and among other things, we're Eugene, aka Gino, and I'm Josh Gray, aka Gray, and we're going to entertain you today. So welcome to the podcast. If you want to reach out, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. You can reach out there, and you can also reach out at GGratedChannel@gmail.com if you want to email us. So right now we're going to go into our gaming moment of the week. This is a moment that stood out to us from this week of gaming. We're going to tell you about it. We're going to laugh about it. We're going to enjoy it. Let's go. You want to go first or shall I?
I'll go first real quick, man. So I got like a little clip this time. And the little clip kind of just shows I've been playing some NCAA pretty hard. We're starting an online dynasty with a bunch of like 10 people right now. And just playing a few games. But I'll show you a little clip I've been playing. This is against a computer. It's against not anybody else, playing for South Alabama. Had a little fun, and I was like, man, I just felt like I mastered it on this play. But I'll go ahead and show it real quick and let y'all see it.
Look at you. So you're taking off, looking about like a 40-yard run. Oh, that's nasty.
So the thing with this game is like the defense is pretty terrible a lot of time. Like you notice I ran through like 4 people. Mm-hmm. And so the thing with the game is it's just kind of, it kind of makes it a little fun when you break your arm tackles and stuff, a lot more realistic and things like that. But I've been having a blast with this game. It's not much to it. That's my gaming moment. That was my moment. It was so much so I had to record that gameplay. So I thought that was pretty awesome. But you go ahead, Josh. I'm sure you got something a little bit more interesting. Everybody probably already knew I had some kind of football gaming moment probably for this week. If they listened last week.
You've been putting some hours in NCAA. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
That's awesome. What you got?
So myself here, I have a little game that I purchased on Steam. I'm always trying to find these games that are like a major percentage off that I can pick up for just a few dollars. This game was like, maybe it was $8 or less. It's called Dome Keeper. It was on sale on Steam, and I was looking for something I could play on my Steam Deck so I could hop on my breaks at work, and this is called Dome Keeper. I was in the mood for a game that was kind of like tower defense style game. So, you got to do different things, build up your tower, and take on hordes of enemies, and that's what Dome Keeper is all about, with a little twist. So you start out, you get dropped onto a planet, and it's a dome, and then you drill down into the ground and you mine for resources, and you use those resources to build up your dome and build up your little man there, so that he's stronger, faster. He's able to drill more. He's able to carry more materials back up to your dome. He's able to enhance your weapons on the dome, enhance your armor, all that good stuff. There's a bunch of different gameplay options, a bunch of different missions you can do in this game. It is all about replayability, and I think the environments that you drop onto are always different. There's always different paths to find resources, and I find that the gameplay loop is very, very fun. There's all kind of upgrades and mods and tools and equipment you can use to mine and battle, as you see on this trailer here. So I think this is a very fun game, very replayable game, very fun Steam Deck game, and I had a lot of fun with it. There's really no moment in particular. I would say just the back and forth of like you trying to mine this last thing. You're always trying to mine that next rock to find that next like gem or whatever you can use to upgrade your dome, and you're trying to get back up to the surface so that you can spend those points to upgrade and to battle. And so the enemies are like closing in on you, and you only have a certain amount of time to get these resources. And that back and forth of, I got to get to the surface in time, but one more rock, one more rock. That was really fun. And there was a ton of those moments. It's like some
Indiana Jones stuff right there.
Yeah. There was a bunch of moments like that over and over. And I'd say that's been my gaming moment of the week, is that in particular moment of like, got to get to the surface before I get overrun by enemies, which is what this game is all about.
If any game can get you immersed enough to kind of forget about your life and kind of get into this game and like, hey, I got to get that last rock, I got to get to the surface, and stuff. And I kind of like the art style. If y'all on the audio side and you wasn't able to see the trailer, it kind of reminds me, and correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, of like a Silk Song kind of like art style or something, like I say Silk Song, but I'm trying to think of like that indie game that's real popular, that kind of has that background kind of look, that kind of dark look to it, but kind of pops. Maybe even a little bit of Sea of Stars, that kind of art style with it. But it's a super cool art style that I love, that really kind of stood out when I was looking at this trailer for this game, that made me want to play it.
And now you have access to it. So, dude, download it on your Steam Deck. It's only like 2 gigs or something. So play it, enjoy it.
So do I play it between the 3rd or the 4th hour of NCAA? I'm just trying to figure it out.
On your breaks or something during halftime, you can play Dome Keeper and then hop back into your game.
I like it. Well, that's a pretty cool gaming moment, man. And guys, if you like any of those couple games and stuff, or you have some gaming moments yourself, make sure to do what Josh said earlier and send us an email at GGratedChannel@gmail.com, or check us out on social media. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook at GGrated. We have a pretty good community there. And we also have a Discord. That is where you will get the most updated information. So check us out on Discord at GGrated. We will try to drop some links down in the description. Make sure you do that, all right? So with that being said, let's go into this gaming news. You ready?
Let's go. Gaming news.
I like that. You just got to keep doing that on every episode, okay?
Okay.
So they think that that's just part of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop in and just do something just real quick, if that's okay. I know it went first on the gaming moment, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there to them. So there is this new thing that's coming out. If y'all all know about the Analog Pocket, I have showed it off before in the past, and I will show y'all real quick. But the Analog Pocket, what I like about it, it's like a Game Boy, right? And the best thing about it, though, you can put Game Boy, Game Boy Color, all different kind of adapters into it, like a Tory Lynx. You can put that in there and then put the games in there as well. Then make adapters for it. It's really cool for the physical media, but also you can play it FPGA, which is like ROMs and stuff. So you don't got to put the physical in, but you can if you want to. And it has really good screen on there, but it's still LCD. It's not OLED. Well, today, coming up soon, they announced this week that AYANEO is going to be making a pocket DMG. They're also making like a little 5-inch screen, but I'm not concentrating on that. I want to concentrate on this because this is supposed to be the direct competitor of the Analog Pocket. It's an OLED screen, 1080p, comes with Wi-Fi, and if you look at it very closely, Josh, it has a little scroll wheel and a touch pad on there as well. So it's got some super cool stuff. Has cooling, and the biggest thing about this, and y'all can check this out at ayaneo.com and check out the Pocket DMG is what it's called for more information. But the cool thing is the things they do with the analog stick on there, the touchpad, the OLED screen, and it's so powerful because it has a Snapdragon in there that it can technically play some low-end like Shredder's Revenge and stuff that you play on your cell phone, or even PlayStation 2 games, Dreamcast games, and stuff. So you can really get a lot out of that ROM community and those retro games on this thing. And the screen is pretty big, and it's OLED. So, and I did I mention OLED like 3 times already? Because the colors are going to pop with an OLED screen on there. But it has 2 back buttons on the back, as you can see, an L and R button, and they kind of got it curved. So it's supposed to fit a little bit better than what it is on the Analog Pocket. The Analog Pocket is more along the end of, if you look at it real close, it's just like a little button up there. So I kind of like the way they have the back buttons kind of pressed on there. I don't even use them most of the time, though, if I'm being honest. Just to kind of talk a little bit more about it, they got some different things that comes in white, comes in black. There's a retro color that looks like the original Game Boy. They're going to be releasing a special edition with it as well. And we can go on and on about it, about different things. But the main thing, it looks like they're going to have a store in there. The Google store is going to be on this Pocket. It's supposed to be running around $350.
So
around $300.
So what's the operating system on it? Is it Android or something?
It's going to be it's an Android operating system on there.
Very cool.
And it's supposed to have like a Snapdragon and stuff, but you can see it with the games on there. You don't need that much power to play those games. But the thing is, you can play PlayStation and everything on there now.
Yeah,
PlayStation 2. You can't do that.
And I believe on the Google Store, there's like a lot of emulators and stuff. So if you want to download emulators, Xbox,
look at this,
dude, it's showing Xbox.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you can play the low end Xbox game. Oh, maybe that's the cloud emblem. We don't know. We need more information on all this stuff. Oh. But so there's a hidden L2 and R2 buttons are situated between the L1 and R1 buttons. So there's actually an L2 and R2 button.
So it's got mostly everything on there. What does the front of it look like again? Does it have?
This is what the front looks like.
So it has go down just a little bit. So it does have a thumbstick, and it's got all your other buttons. It just doesn't have a right thumbstick. So I don't know how you'd play.
No, that's the only problem.
Okay.
That's the only problem, unless you use that touch. But here's the it's a 15 watt. It has a Snapdragon G3X Gen 2 gaming platform, so it's pretty powerful for a little handheld that it has. But all in all, man, it looks to be pretty cool. I'm going to keep an eye out. If I see any more information on this, I'm definitely going to let y'all know and let you know when they have a release date for this thing. But it looks to be a masterpiece coming out in a direct competitor of the Analog Pocket. I will not probably be getting it, if I'm being honest.
Because you already have the Analog Pocket?
Yes, I already have. But if you don't, if it's somebody like you, Josh, and I know you love retro, it might be something to kind of look into and keep your eye on. So,
for sure. I might have to look into that. So, I like it, man.
But we'll go into the gaming deals if you want.
Good gaming deals. Really, man? Go for it. Gaming deals. Let's see. Oh, I thought you had some sort of noise for it. I was just making noises. I didn't have anything.
Hey, there you go.
Good gaming deals. There we go.
There you go. There's your gaming.
Now it feels right. So we're thinking about transitioning over onto another website to look at our gaming deals, but until we can get all of that figured out, we're going to look on GG deals, on Steam deals, and there's only 2 games in particular that really stick out to me. because I've played them. So Dome Keeper right now is 60% off. That's the game I just talked about for my gaming moment of the week. It is only $7.19, usually $18. So I would pick this one up. And I'd play it if you're into that sort of game. Check it out. It's extremely positive, very, very positive, actually, on Steam. So look into it. If you like it, pick it up. So that one's on sale for a pretty good price. And there was another one I was looking at. I think it's on page 2 of the GG Steam deals. So there's another game that I'm interested in. It's usually $20. And it's a space fighting game. Looks like some space combat. And the art style is really cool. It's called House of the Rising Sun. It's only $6. And I'm thinking about picking that up. If there's been anybody that's played that, please let me know, because I'd like to know more about it.
I can't find that on GG Deals.
So it's on Steam Deals. House of the Rising Deals. it's called it's called House of the Dying Sun.
House of the Dying Sun.
No,
see, I'm trying to do this for you guys.
There
it is.
There you go.
I'm trying to do this for you guys, so when y'all go, you know what to look up.
Exactly.
So House of the Dying Sun, $5.99. Okay, historically low.
I want to check it out. It's a game that really popped out to me as one that I want to try out. I haven't played it, so I can't really tell you a whole lot about it. But there's some other games on here that are like a major percentage off, but those are the ones that really stuck out to me that I wanted to mention on GG Deals. Okay. There's others on here that are on sale that I've talked about many times, like The Surge is only $1.94. I've talked about that one over and over. That is a steal for that deal. But those are the ones that stuck out to me. I like how you focus
on a couple of games and let them know, like, hey, these two games or some games that you need to check out this week. And, hey, maybe you can follow along and y'all tell us if y'all get any of these games and you try them out. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let us know what you think about them as well.
Yeah, please do that. We'd appreciate it.
Yep. With that being said, man, do you want to go into the last topic?
Sure, let's do it.
Unless you got something else.
Nah. Bring it. What you got, dog? What you got?
I've got nothing.
I don't have anything either.
I've got nothing. I knew when you said what you got, dog. I knew it was like, oh, Josh is trying to. I've got nothing. But guys, I will talk about a couple movies real quick.
I want to talk about a movie too.
Yeah. I'll say real quick. I did check out the new Twister movie. I checked out the new movie Trapped as well. Trap movie is absolutely ridiculous. If you like murder shows and stuff, you might like it. But being an officer and everything, it kind of just annoying and it's stupid. It would never happen kind of thing. But a lot of people are liking that movie. So if you do like the Criminal Minds and you like the First 48 and you like all these, I wouldn't say First 48 because that is real, but more like these unrealistic crime shows, hey, you'll like that movie. Twister, I believe, was actually really decent. I know you saw that movie as well, Josh, with the wife, right?
Twister was good.
I felt like it was too many natural disasters back to back. I will not spoil it for all you guys, but Twister was a great movie. I've heard from several people it's actually better than the first one, believe it or not. Now, that's a huge stance to say on there because it's just such an iconic movie. But if you have a chance, go out and see Twisters. I will recommend that. It's got some good CGI. It's got some good story elements to it, I believe. And it kind of keeps you in the mix. And a little pro tip here is if you do get a chance to do 4D, go 4D. I'm looking at my wife. What? Oh, Ashley wanted me to say that the guy's a hottie too. So all the women, apparently that is the thing that everybody is saying.
That one scene where he walks out of the house wearing a white t-shirt and a cowboy hat. I was like, dang, what a hunk, for real, though.
Hey, even us
me,
was like,
I was gushing over him, for real. And
I wanted to go get a white t-shirt on.
He was the same actor out of Maverick. I forget which role he played in Maverick, but yeah.
He was like the Ice. He was like Ice.
Yeah, on the new one. He was like Iceman, but was a different character. I forget his name.
Yeah, but he was cool. He was an awesome.
He was very cool.
I want to see that movie again.
It started playing after this movie I'm about to talk about, and we almost started watching it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so my movie we watched last night is called Only the Brave. It's got an 87% tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes and a 91% audience score. Let me break it down to you what it's about. Through hope, determination, sacrifice, and the drive to protect families and communities, the Granite Mountain Hotshots become one of the most elite firefighting teams in the country. While most people run from danger, they run toward it, watching over lives, homes, and everything people hold dear, forging a unique brotherhood that comes into focus with one fateful fire in AYANEO, Arizona. So this is about a team of hotshot firefighters who go into the forest and they dig and cut trees and do a controlled burn.
Wait.
What's up?
I see what you did there. Hot shot firefighters, huh?
Well, yeah, that's their name in the show. That's their name for real.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
They're the Granite Mountain Hotshots, bro. Hotshot firefighters. It's getting hot out there. It's got some actors in it that you would recognize.
Comes up with these names
like Josh Brolin. And, dude, this is based on a true story. This is actually a true story.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll listen about the hose draggers. Go ahead.
The hose draggers. So these guys don't put out fires, they start fires to stop wildfires. So they drop them into the forest and they have chainsaws and they dig and they like stop the fire. They do a controlled burn and they dig out a line so that these fires stop before they get to actual homes and stuff. So these are some badasses for real. Like they're in great shape. They have to hustle and like move their butts so that they stop these fires. It's a dangerous, hard job, and it's really cool how they developed the characters in this movie to where you really gave a crap about them. And dude, like I can't say enough about.
So a realistic movie?
This is based on a true story. Yeah, this is based on a true story.
I might have to watch that then tonight.
It's called Only the Brave, dude. And there's folks that really do this, man. Like they go
think about it.
And they have to actually stop these fires because it just depends on if the wind starts to pick up or whatever. These blazes can start to burn and they'll take acres and acres and acres of land and just decimate it. And they're the only things to stop it. Have you seen the news
about the Canada wildfire right now?
No,
That's
I haven't.
Going to be going on for months. It decimated. It's one of a national forest. It was like one of the most iconic national forests.
Oh,
and
really?
I read up on it, and they have it all over TikTok and stuff. And it just completely decimated the entire, even the town, most of the town. And then they got upset with the fire department because they trained for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I will say this, and I'm an officer, and we always kid around with each other with police officers, but God bless the firefighters as well, But they had it trained to save their most critical structures in the town.
Mm-hmm.
So some houses they couldn't save. That a lot of houses got burned out. Even the fire chief's house got burnt down because it wasn't an infrastructure. It wasn't a hospital. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like a town hall or something like that you need, a police station, fire station. But man, it's still burning, and most of the town got wiped out. Wow. And I'm talking about it. It was like compared the national the state forest or whatever. It was compared to Yellowstone. Is how beautiful it was, and it's just still burning right now. And they think it's because, and this is unconfirmed, they said that a guy or somebody lit a vehicle on fire and threw it over a cliff into the wooded area, and then it just caught fire everywhere.
That's crazy.
And they can't control it. So the reason I bring that up is going to kind of like just hitting on what you're saying about that's a whole nother different level of person that goes in and gets dropped off in the woods. Nowhere they can save you.
Helicopters drop them off a lot of times, and they're like having to call in folks like helicopters and stuff that drop water down and all that. Have you seen that? So they're like all trying to work together and stop these fires or redirect it so that it doesn't have any more fuel to burn. It's really, really neat, and God bless the folks who have to do these jobs.
Absolutely, man. That's because it's hot. Like a hot shot.
No, I'm sorry. Like a hot shot. So I guess they call the best of the best of these groups, hot shots. I don't know why exactly they didn't.
So
go
it's kind of like a Maverick movie. It's kind of like a, what do they call it when they get
kind of sorta
called in? When they get called in, what's
they
that?
call them Top Guns, right?
Top Guns. Yeah.
Top.
So it's like the Top
School.
Gun of firefighters.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna.
It actually has Miles
Amber.
Teller, who played Goose's son.
Yeah, that's right.
Maverick.
Yeah.
He's in this movie. So.
Well, I have a friend, Amber, that she's with the fire department. I have a friend, Cody, that's with the fire department as well. So next time I talk to them, I'm gonna call him a hot shot.
Call him a hot shot.
That's gonna be the.
Yeah,
I'm gonna change the name in the phone to Hot Shot.
Nice. Yeah, my brother-in-law is actually one of the head guys at the department in Rucker. So
cool, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I don't know how I did not know that. But hey, I want to say this. I brung you up this morning at church.
Oh, really?
It was funny. Because they was bringing up something. They was talking about this person having a baby or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I am so terrible at keeping up. I said, I'm so terrible. Let me tell you about how terrible I am. I said, me and my buddy Josh, like best friends high school. If y'all don't know all this, we're best friends in high school. Kept up with each other. He was in my wedding. And all of a sudden, it's just like, I guess like life took a hold and all that stuff. And we went a few years. And I was telling him, I was like, so we went from like all the time see each other and stuff to like 2 years or so. Next time we reconnect with each other, all of a sudden we're like talking. We're like, yeah, I got a son. It's like, oh, you got a son? It's like, oh,
yeah.
What's his name? Oh, his name's Shep. My son's name's Shep. Are you serious? It's like, so that's how terrible I am at keeping up and connected with stuff. So
Same.
It just it just reminded me of like, I was telling somebody literally at church, I was like, this is how terrible I am at this.
That's so funny.
I'll find
I
out
tell people that all the time that we both had sons at the same time and we both named them the same thing and we had no idea. And I was like, what? and it's weird now because like we went camping like a month ago or something. And we're both trying to talk to our boys, and they're both like, what? Because they don't know which one's talking to which. Because they both have the same name.
Josh comes up with the rule of like Shep 1 and Shep 2 or something like that. What was it that you? I don't know. He was trying to come up with some kind of. He was so tired of like every time I yell Shep or he yells Shep, they both just like look at us.
They're like, what?
And Josh
and
is like, all right, you're gonna be Shep 1. You're going to be Shep 2. Well, I want to be Shep 1. And I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, it was like that. It was fun, though.
Yeah. But, guys, hey, check out those movies. I 100% want to check out that movie that you're talking about, Josh. That's really cool. I do like seeing that. I don't like this stuff that's kind of outlandish. If you like seeing that, you can go see Trapped, what I talked to you about. It's in movie theaters right now. Mm-hmm. Go see Twister with your wife, but make sure you hold her tight so she doesn't leave you. And... obviously, you go see Deadpool and Wolverine. And Josh, maybe, buddy, we can get up and see a movie or something sometime where y'all come hang out.
Let's do it, man. I'm down. I'm down to clown, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to end this thing?
Yeah, let's get out of here, man. We got stuff to do. We got grass to cut. Yeah. We got games to play.
I gotta go some grass.
Thanks for joining us on this short episode of the GG Rated Podcast. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And like always, stay safe out there. Dude, we really need to come up with some sort of a tagline of like, what are we going to say?
I think so. I don't know. We got to come up with something, though, at the end. Guys, as I was saying, if you got a good tagline or anything, throw it down below and stuff. But, yeah, we'll see y'all the next time on the next episode of the GG Rated Podcast. Peace.
Rated GG for everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, we have that on our page.
Yeah, we do. Maybe that's it.
We have.
Bye.
All right, guys, remember, keep it GG for everyone. See ya.
See ya.